Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And we are underway from Mexico City.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Love. And right away he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up.
And he lost the football. And the defense not able. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Burrow looking to pass. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And Burrow going to change the play. Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
To throw now, here's Love. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He gets that one complete to Ricks.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
2nd and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On play action, Love to throw. Forced out to his left, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
B.J. Hill drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Now Love. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Bengals will get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Throwing. Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Love looking to throw it.
That's complete to Wicks.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
After one, 7-0.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love now. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jayden Reed.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This now a 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Burrow will throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
York now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers.
Jayden Reed
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for two. Love throwing for it.
And that is caught for the 2 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now Burrow changing the look.
To throw again on second down.
Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
From the gun on third down is Burrow.
That is caught.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now it's Burrow eluding the pressure right.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and 3.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Love.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Love. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on third down. Here's Love. Being chased out left. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Back to throw. Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Working out of the gun. Love. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw now, here's Love.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Shoves him away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Play fake. Here's Love. Steps away to his left.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Love. Flush to his right.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the 1st.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Now Burrow loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for Packers touchdown.
Tucker Kraft
from 17 yards out.
And the Packers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
61 yards.
And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ah, this nigga got 2 clock on with 4 minutes left. Man, hell no.
For a Packer first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected.
They got 2 clock on. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Oh, man. Come on, man. I thought your daddy raised you better than that, brother.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Ah, yeah. You don't do that.
And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
This man turned that 2 clock on with 4 minutes left. Oh, man.
Plenty of time. All 3 times.
Oh, man, what?
1st and 10 now.
Love now. Buying time to his left. Oh, wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this.
Yeah, I know you're gonna stop it now. I stop now too. Oh man, I can't believe you, little Roro. I thought you was a better young man than that.
And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Ah, dang, little Roro.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jacobs going to try the middle.
I ain't gonna create no rules. I ain't gonna create no rules.
Stopped right around the 13.
We ain't gonna create no rules. You play how you play. This is how you play. If this is how you do it, I know it now. I know it now.
Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Nah, you don't 2 clock like this. I
Here's
just.
Love.
Trying to improvise.
And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Packers from 10 yards out.
And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
McManus's point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing, Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Burrow.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Burrow.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Burrow.
Dancing to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
To throw, Burrow.
And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. At 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself.
The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return is Williams.
Well, it took us until